Yada da boy. Wonder Twins. Activate. Yup,
Activizzle.
and the
Oh, I gotta
motherfucker.
get my liquor.
Better
Hold
go
on.
get your liquor, playboy.
I gotta get my liquor.
Hey, mate, that boy ain't even ready to activate, man. Look at this nigga, mate. I got to get the PlayStation controller too, so I can put it on the screen. So I got to get my thing right too. Shit, we both lagging out here.
Yeah, you lacking, man.
We both out here lacking, my nigga. Let me get my screen team right. You feel me?
Woo.
Yeah, man. Oh man. Yeah, shit crazy, man. Hold on. You already took you already activated? Hold on.
No. I didn't do. I can't activate without the Activision.
Yeah,
Y'all ready?
activate. You ready?
Activate.
Activate. Bye.
Hey.
Ah, straight from the land of Nazareth. Jesus juice.
Ah.
Straight from the land of Nazareth. Jesus juice. Jesus juice.
In the middle of the day, midday, huh?
Niggas
It's really midday for us. It is 12 o'clock p.m. where we're at, everybody. It's 2 o'clock for some of you guys. It's 3 o'clock for some of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Hey,
who's the first person to tap in? Who's the first to tap in?
Let's do the tap in. The first to tap in was Watts Finest. Shout out Watts Finest. You hit the screen, buddy.
Raggedy. What's up, Raggedy?
Uh-huh. Yep. And then
my man Raggedy is a grower. He's out of Watts.
Mm-hmm.
He has his own clothing line, Raggedy. He's gonna send us some stuff. Yup, yeah. What size he wear? Yup.
Medium.
Okay, yeah. So we got Raggedy. He's a new grower. He's doing good, and he has a clothing line out of Watts.
Everybody in the building, boy. Yeah, all the regulars, our mods in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out Miss OG Mozzie, Mr. Brock and this motherfucker, man. I'm waiting for sister.
What's up, Mozzie?
Where Shaniqua at? Where my sister at? Yeah, she be in this motherfucker. 206 Seattle on this motherfucker. What up to y'all, man? We just burnt that bitch down to 10 nothings, man. You know what I mean? This weekend, Bone Thugs, Ice Cube, nigga, Exhibit, the Dog Pound, and the Loonies, Legends of the West Coast, nigga. 2 shows back to back. We killed Washington, nigga. Straight up. 2 sold out shows, nigga. 16,000 in each arena, nigga. Sold out both nights, nigga. On a Sunday night was sold out, nigga. Saturday and Sunday, boy. Killed their ass up there, man.
Wow.
Killed their ass.
And you had Condo Man on stage.
Oh, of course. You know we do it like that, man. Shout out
to what's the song when y'all stretch right before you do it?
Now the Mac Dre song, we're doing Boss Tycoon. We had to stretch so we could do the TWINZ dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nigga, the Condo Man was fly like he got the Holy Ghost. That nigga back was arched.
That's good shit, man.
It was a good weekend though, politicking with the fellas and shit though, really getting real close. You know what I mean? I think I really got hella close with the artists. You know what I mean? Because we had 2 days back to back. We usually just in and out, high and by. But we had to deal with each other for 2 days straight, nigga. And all them niggas, my niggas, man, they love the shit out of me. I love them niggas. We cool. We made a bond, nigga. Real. Bone Thugs, us Exhibit. Goddamn, we been tapped in with the Dog Pound. Q was ducked off. Q wasn't fucking with nobody. That nigga was in a whole separate hotel. But Bone Thugs, that nigga just my brothers, man. Period. Straight up. Mm-hmm.
Well, that was good, man. Seattle was happy to see you.
Oh, man, the city came out. The city came out, bro. They came out and fuck with it heavy, man. That ain't, that's like our second and third home. You know, that Oregon, that Washington, you know what I mean? Like, far as the Bay Area, they love us out there. They fuck with us. Kansas City, that's our third home. You know, Vegas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But it was a great motherfucking weekend. Very productive, man. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good, man. My weekend was good. Just really kicked back, got a lot of stuff done, and shit. And now we're here.
I see you went diamond shopping this weekend.
You did what?
I said I see you went diamond shopping this weekend.
Oh, just a little bit, man. Just nothing major.
Yeah, motherfucking nice, man.
Thank you, brother.
Nice presidential. Nice presidential on their ass, mate. This is not the Jubilee. This is the Prezi, bitch.
Yeah. It's not the Juby.
Not the Juby. Not the Juby.
Yes, the Oyster Perpetual with the day and date.
As you should, man. Hey,
we deserve it. We work hard.
Uncivilized. Period.
We work hard, play harder. Ladies and gentlemen, are we gonna tell them who we're having on the show today?
Yes. Hopefully he call in because it's 12:09. So hope they was on lockdown last night. We were supposed to do this shit last night, but he got on lockdown. So he said he'd be back on today at 12. If he don't, then we're gonna continue the show and do as we do. But we're gonna, fuck with the show until he call in.
We give him some time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when people where they are, they don't get the chance to make their own time, so they're kind of working on somebody else's time. So
and then everybody be on the phone. You gotta wait to get on the phone and shit, all of that. So it's a lot. Yeah. You know what I mean? So let's give brother a chance to call in. But tonight today we have a Mac Minister. You know what I mean? He's locked up, wrongfully locked up. We just found out they had evidence that the witness in the case, you know what I mean, was falsified, lying. So they could basically throw out the case, and they basically just keeping Mac Minister just locked up and not trying to really proceed with, releasing him and throwing out the case, even with this new evidence and the new findings in court. So he's just trying to get the word out there to put the pressure on the DA. You know what I mean? They're like, come on, man, like what else? Y'all just hold me hostage right now. Y'all supposed to let me free. So that's the thing, man. I think ABC got a hold of it. I think what the shit called? True TV did a special on it. Just I think the other night, a couple days ago, True TV did a special on it. So it's getting out there. You know what I mean? That is corruption. It's corruption in the court system. When a man got enough evidence to be free and you still keeping them hostage or you keeping them in a cell, that's not right. So we're just trying to get the word out there and put the pressure on the DA to let this man free.
Because he's been down since 2006, right?
17 years, my nigga. 17 years, bro.
Extra disrespectful, dog.
So, we gotta get Mac Minister out of there. You know what I mean? Period. Straight up, especially with the new evidence, man. So he gonna come in this motherfucker, bust down the whole cake. No cut. You know what I mean? All facts. You know what I mean? And what he got going on. And me personally, man, I think a lot of people have painted the picture, you know what I mean, about this man, without really not knowing the facts, and I always had his back no matter what nobody said about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As you should. As you should.
So me and Mac Minister go back. That nigga been on my albums, my DVDs. That's my brother. You know what I mean? My brother. I was with that nigga when he was with Cash Money. That nigga tried to go over there and do his thing with E40 and them. It went bad, you know what I mean? But he went there by himself, like trying to Thunderdome and he got jumped. But still, that's what type of heart Mac Minister got. He don't give a fuck. He go right in the pack of the lions, nigga. He a wild hyena, but he gonna fight with the lions, nigga, no matter what. So Mac, real nigga, real street nigga, real intelligent. And shit, I can't wait, you know what I mean, for my nigga to come on.
Yeah, and I like how he be kicking his peas. He not scared to spit his peas.
Oh yeah, that's what he be doing. That's why I got him on my album. That nigga spitting nothing but peas on the album, giving it to these suckers. Feel me?
In the meantime, y'all, until he calls in, what topic should we hit first, Yup?
Let's talk about this gangster shit since we talking about cases and whatnot. They said that not only did John Morant get suspended, you know what I mean, he's being investigated by the Colorado Police Department. No, Colorado Police Department to see how did he get the gun out there. Now, if they able to make a criminal case, you know what I mean, on him, he might be facing some time. Also, if the league is investigating to see if the shit was on an NBA plane or a bus or a locker room. So if that's discovered, he's fucked. You know what they did to Gilbert Arenas. That ended that man's career.
Right.
He got suspended for like 2 years, a whole season, and then didn't come back after that.
Yeah, that's how it basically turned out. 50 games, which basically was the rest of the season. Here's the thing, John Morant. I'm not by no means am I dry snitching, but if you were in Memphis and you flew to Denver and you have the firearm on you in the picture, how else would it get there? You didn't throw it at the airport, get on the plane, and when you landed, you caught it. So you had to take it on the airplane with you. If they and let's say you say, hey, well, I didn't take it on the plane, I FedExed it to myself. That's another problem. So he's in some trouble, man, and I don't think you're in enough trouble or anyone's after you to where you need to carry a firearm. The teams have security, the league has security.
City committee in the building, they said when suburban guys acting gangster goes wrong. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't get it. Why do niggas wait till they in their 20s and 30s to go back to the hood and you out the hood? You got millions. I'm talking about tens of millions of dollars.
He just signed for $200 million.
You just got your new shoe deal with Nike. Like, I mean, I could see, because this weekend we almost went through some shit with our entourage. You know what I mean? Literally at the show, they was real disrespectful. I'm not bringing no entourage no more. None of that shit. Here go Mac right here, though.
Right there.
Here go Mac.
Let's do it, y'all.
Mac, what up with it?
This call is
Mac, what up with it?
What's up, young mom?
Man, fucking with it, man. It's your world, my nigga. I'm just a squirrel in it, my nigga, period.
Yeah, what's up, though, Yucky?
We online, man. We on One the Twins with me and Gooch the motherfucking Great, man. Say what's up to Gooch the Great.
Gooch the Great, what's happening with it, man?
Hey, man, you know me, I'm low-key as a midget doorknob. We gonna get you home, baby.
In a real motherfucking way. Then let's push play.
Yeah, we on, my nigga. Hey, we got the audience in the building. One nigga said he was in Vegas jail with you and shit. He said he was locked up in Vegas County jail with you. You got love in the building, my nigga. We got the room, nigga. They ready for you, man. They want to hear your story about this corrupt DA that just hold my man hostage. You know what I mean? When they got enough evidence to let my man go. You feel me?
Man, hey, Yuck, these motherfuckers is so dirty. Let me tell you something, bro. It's like, for 17 motherfucking years, I've been yelling and screaming about this shit, and motherfuckers was acting like, I know it's so out of the ordinary that when a motherfucker say, hey man, they put my lawyer on the stand, they took my lawyer, they did shit like that, and motherfuckers looking like, nah, they can't do that. It's a lot of shit they can't do down here, and they defiantly disobey the motherfucking law, my nigga. They do that. In this situation, it ain't even just about Mac Minister. Trust me, it's not. It's a lot of, music is being on trial right now. That's what's in the appeal court. They use rap lyrics. So if a motherfucker stand by and allow that to happen, man, every nigga in the United States of America that made an album or that's their art to the point where that's their money that they making, man, they gonna shut that down. They gonna start attacking motherfuckers. I was watching some shit the other day on BET and they were talking about blacks in America. And I don't know Young Thug, I don't know YFN, I don't know none of them. I don't have a dog in that fight. But I would strongly recommend as a real nigga that YFN say or go to court and let them know that, man, it's art, that we're not beefing. Because the same way that they'll railroad that nigga with them lyrics, they'll turn around and get him. And everybody that's making a song and using their ingenuity and their ability to create and articulate the game from what they see, their ability to create and just articulate the street dynamics. And you ain't even got to really be talking about nothing, but the rhythm and the rhyme is so beautiful and it coincide with the beat, and you on some gangster shit, they'll come for you. They'll come for you about your art if we sit back and let that happen. Motherfuckers got to really recognize what is at stake right now, because they are slowly but surely trying to shut that down. Motherfuckers don't need record labels no more. Don't be surprised if Interscope or Universal is sitting back and launching these investigations and using these motherfucking FBI agents and all these other undercover agents to attack the rap game, because they ain't getting that money no more like that. Now they're forcing you to get back into the mainstream. Motherfucker better pay attention to this. It ain't just about Mac Minister. It ain't just about Andre Dow. This shit is bigger than that. And this is why motherfuckers gotta come together and pay attention. Right now, it's a case where it's a cat. His situation is similar to mine. He got the same district attorney. His name is Larry Portia, and the prosecutor went into his cell. The same motherfucker, Mark DiGiacomo, went into his cell and took his legal work. Went in there, basically breaking and entering. Because you in jail, you still got rights, nigga. They went in there and fucked with his confidential mail from the attorney. That's how foul this motherfucker and went in there, and now he using what he found. But this is confidential, privileged mail. You're not supposed to touch that. Once you see that, you back up off that. But he went in there and he did that. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes. I'm sitting up in this motherfucker. I've been here 17 years. And Lord knows, I never thought in my wildest dreams, my nigga, that they did the other shit that they did. I knew, because I experienced it, put my lawyer on the stand, taking my lawyer, playing the music. I knew that was an egregious violation. You know what I mean? And that didn't settle with me, and I was trying to reach out to motherfuckers and let them know. It was falling off deaf ears because when that motherfucker didn't want to believe, motherfucker didn't want to help me, they just didn't believe. I can't believe no shit like that. You know, nigga, they ain't gave you life, and now you got 4 lives without the possibility on the phone. I mean, you got 4 lives without the possibility of parole, and now you're on the phone telling me that they took your lawyer and put your lawyer on the stand. That sounds a little like, okay, nigga, that's a little hyperbole. You exaggerating a little bit there, and I get that, but they did that, and then not only did they do that. When I did the last podcast I got on with that led, it was Gangster Chronicles, and I was speaking on this cat Antoine Mouton, and when I was talking about this dude, a brother from Frisco named Latif Gray, who was the head managing attorney of Internal Affairs. And Latif heard the name, and he was like, you know, he heard my story, and he was like, man, I know Chop, because, you know, certain people in the Bay that really know me, they call me Chopper Chop. So he was like, I know Chop, and if they did that, it got to be more to it, so I'm going to look into it. Man, he looked into it, he do an investigation. And when he, you know, do his probe, he get me on the phone, and he like, the next time I called him and talked to him, first he write me a letter. And when he get at me in a letter, he like, look, man, I heard you was talking about your animation, and I want to edit that book. But more importantly, I got information for you that might be a Brady violation. Now, mind you, for those that don't know, a Brady violation is the most powerful motion in the land. That is an instant release. The moment you go to court, if you're proven facts, points, and authority, clear and convincing evidence, they ought to release you immediately because you're unlawfully holding me. The writ of habeas is a Latin word for produce the body. So once you produce that body and the facts of law is displayed with clear and convincing evidence, you have to let a motherfucker go right away. So when he telling me this, I'm really like, you know, I don't think I got no motherfucking Brady. So, man, this nigga Latif sent me a mugshot of they star witness. Now, mind you, this is the only thing that they had was this dude that they created. So there was a few more violations that took place that led up to this. First of all, when I got to Las Vegas, they extradited me from California to Nevada. I get to the county jail. I immediately do a speedy trial. I invoked a speedy trial. Nigga, I sat up for 2.5 years before I got to trial. You have a constitutional right, Sixth Amendment, to have a jury of your peer within 60 days. You don't have to sit in nobody's county jail. None of that shit. You got 60 days. They violated that. That's egregious. You cannot. That's a constitutional right.
Mac, I'm gonna tell you, not to interrupt you, I'm gonna tell you how the shit go. They say that when I was locked up, I was on Celebrity Row with murderers and shit. You know what I mean? And all them niggas that had the murder cases, they was in that motherfucker like 2-3 years before they even started court. I had a nigga that was a football player that was in that motherfucker. He attempted murder, you know what I mean, by running kids over with his car. That nigga was in that bitch for 4 years. Literally, so they wait on them murder cases. They'll wait, my nigga. They have your ass sitting in there forever. Even though, like you said, 60 days speedy trial, nigga, they have your ass in that motherfucker riding, bro. For real.
Yeah, but you know, when they do shit like most of the time, most niggas, you know, waive their speedy trial. And now, you know, you could be in the county fighting a murder for a minute because, you know, time is on your side in that instance. Well, for me, nigga, my little girl was 4 years old. And I was getting back to my baby because, like I said, nigga, I ain't strike a match in a blackout. I ain't throw rice at a Chinese wedding. Nigga, I didn't echo in an abandoned building. You ain't got no reason to hold me. There is no evidence. You had no evidence to make a grand jury indictment. The grand jury indictment was did by quadruple hearsay. The bitch told the North that her boyfriend told her that I was with him, and an inspector from California got on the stand and testified to it. Voila. I'm in the motherfucking now. I got a double murder. And then this is the game that they played. They knew there was no gun, no DNA, no eyewitness. Nobody ever saw. They saw me do a motherfucking thing. So what they did was they did what they call is bad acts. It's a 48.045. That's the code, bad acts. And that's how they introduced Antoine Mouton. And they introduced him as somebody that grew up under me and been knowing me for years, and he grew up in the field mode. That nigga ain't grew up around me. I ain't never seen him a day in my life until they brought him to court. As a matter of fact, he's from the Hunters Point area. And there was a lot of cats from Hunters Point that saw that. It was like, oh, that's Antoine Contrail. See, the first foul move that they did, they allowed him to testify under a fake name. The nigga name is not Antoine Mouton. His name is Antoine Contrail. So that was the first Brady violation. Because if you go to court and they ask you your first and last name, spell it for the record, you have to give them your first and last name and spell everything correctly. If you give them a foul name from the outset, that means you're a liar. And anything you say after that is a lie. If you're lying about your name, you're lying about everything else in the game. Period. You don't even want to be who you are. You get niggas that do that, you know, they change their nickname. Nigga, your name was Boo Boo. Now your name Pooh Bear. You done went from Boo Boo to Pooh Bear. Nigga, who was you running from? What you done did when you trying to change your identity? So, your fingerprints don't lie. So the fact of the matter is, the boy, Latif, give me that. And then he sent me a mugshot. Now, when the prosecutor got Antoine Contrail on the stand, the nigga name is Contrail. Mama called him Contrail. I'm gonna call that nigga Contrail because that's what she named. So she get Antoine Contrail on the phone. But for legal purposes and the fact that he perjured himself, we gonna go back to Mouton. Because that's what's in the transcripts and that's what's on the paperwork and that's what people know him by. So for the record, his name is Antoine Contrail. But for the fact that he used that name, I gotta call him that so I don't get off course and the motherfucker be misled. So here's the thing. This nigga was in Fulton County, Georgia from November the 28th till December the 7th. He testified that he saw me on the footbridge going from the Flamingo across to that bridge to the Bellagio and the Venetian and all that. On December the 5th, the prosecutors led him into it. The prosecutor said, let me take you to the December the 5th court date. And he said, do you recall? He said, correct. Then he testified that he saw me and that I told him that the niggas who did that to Dre they got knocked down, and niggas end up like the bitch in California. Now, mind you, this is all the shit the white man wrote him and told him to say. How do I know that? Because he testified to it at an evidentiary hearing. So, there is no way in the world he could have saw me December the 5th. If you're in jail in Fulton County, Georgia, nigga, you a million miles away on a whole nother island. From November the 28th to December the 7th, how you see me December the 5th. So, when I go to court for the evidentiary hearing, not only do he testify to that, he also give up a bunch of other Brady violations. He said that they put him in the room and that the United States Attorney District, the United States District Attorney, the federal agents, homicide from Fairfield and homicide from Clark County had him in the room, and they, put their story together, put a twist on it, and squeezed him in. This is his words. They squeezed him in. He said he didn't know what the fuck was going on till he got to Vegas. Now, the judge denied my appeal because she said that she believed he was pressured, like some motherfuckers from the outside pressured.
Wow.
Now, my position with the judge is this. Okay, just say somebody pressured this nigga. Somebody brought him in there gunpoint. Yep, Bob, you brought that nigga in there gunpoint and said, nigga, you go in there and you testify. He's pressured. Well, bitch, you cannot ignore the fact that he is in jail from November the 28th to December the 7th. He could not have been where he said he was at December the 5th. So we just go ignore King Kong and a bright red thong standing 100 feet tall in the middle of the Serengeti. You're just going to ignore that shit. We ain't even looking at the facts that he's incarcerated at the time he said that he saw me. Now, if I'm a white boy, I am not in jail today.
Facts.
She said pressure. Bitch, I come from the game. Pressure bust a pipe, make water rush uphill, make a real nigga squeal, make a bitch nigga kill. We understand what pressure do. Pressure do a lot of shit. But how can I pressure a motherfucker and I'm sitting in a motherfucking maximum security penitentiary?
Speak your shit. Speak your shit.
So, the nigga dad, his daddy clear all that up. What do his daddy say? His dad say he watched the video he heard the Gangster Chronicles interview, and he said, let me go see my son. He talked to his son. I got to go talk to my son. He said he called his son, and he say, I'm coming to see you. Where you at? He say he in Vegas. Now, his pops is from Oakland, and, his daddy come up in that East Oakland area. He come up around Lil D and them where, that signing out for Davis, jumping on the stand, working as the FBI informant. That shit is not tolerated in that day. Them niggas was not playing none of that.
Absolutely
There's no way
not.
you around that nigga. You're not around that nigga doing any of that. So his father, who is a real motherfucker, went to his son and he asked him, he said, look, man, I heard this podcast, Gangster Chronicles, dude, Mac Minister is on there, and Mac is saying that you lied on him. And that, you got him 4 lives without the possibility because of what you said. He said his son broke down crying for 10 minutes. He said to his son, no, we gotta fix this. And he say, I took my son to the lawyer. I reached out to I saw the Mac Minister Instagram. He said he got on the Mac Minister Instagram, and he reached out to my nephew and told my nephew, have Mac call me, which I did. I called him, and he said, look, I talked to my son, and he said, man, I can't make you no promises. The only thing I can do is let you know he got a good heart. He ain't a dude like that. He ain't that bright. He got the mind of a child. And they manipulate him and they played my son.
Wow.
This, what I'm telling you, if you go to the Mac Minister Instagram, I got all of the videos of the court proceedings. I got all that. I got all these testimonies. It'll blow your mind. I don't even know how this bitch could even come up to the conclusion to even fix her mouth and say he was pressured. Bitch, I'm up under pressure.
Right.
My dick been double parked for 17 motherfucking years. Pressure? Fuck did you, bitch, you don't even know what pressure is. I'm around racist ass white boys and ignorant ass Mexicans. What are you talking about, pressure? Nigga, in a war zone, and you talking about pressure? I'm pressuring somebody that's free in the world. You got the man. What it was, it's like, you know, Allah put certain things in it. You know, when you got God in you, man, and He work a certain way, He know what's in the heart. You know what I mean? And He carried that pressure for 17 years. He was stressed out about lying on the motherfuckers he don't even know. And for me, you know, I done elevated my game by what I'm about to say don't take no other way than me just extending my hand to show that I'm a real nigga and I understand that these wahoopies, these motherfucking wahoopies will get their hands on you and they'll do some shit. And if you ain't got a support team, man, they'll break you or they'll break these kids or they'll break the cat that ain't that strong. You know, when I was coming up, it'll be certain motherfuckers you pull up and they get in the car and you already know what you finna go do or what you about to indulge in. This nigga can't come because you know who he is and what he is. So you like, nah, you can't go. So, with all that said, I'm only saying that for mere facts that we gotta look over our people, man. Niggas that ain't that bright, that ain't that sharp. You can't hold them accountable to the rules and regulations of the game because he's really slow. And if a motherfucker, when you see the video, if you go to the Mac Minister Instagram and you watch the video, you will see this nigga slow as molasses. That nigga is as sharp as a bowling ball. You can already see he ain't that smart. That nigga elevator is on garage. For a long time. So, they get him in a room, and you know what I mean, they pulling out pictures, and you got crime scene, you got motherfuckers' heads blew off, you got shit shot up, you got dead bodies, and you telling him you gonna charge him with this. Nigga, he's scared of the snitch at a gangster party. He don't know what the fuck to do with this. And now that he done told on him, I'm urging his father to look over because these wahoopies are killing. Because he told on him. And they mad that he told. Man, Big Mama used to tell me when I was little, the dog that bring the bone, carry the bone. So, bitch, if you thinking that he if you got him in the, forcing him into saying something, and he honestly and he truthfully do not know me, y'all gave him a story, yeah, that's gonna work hard on his mind. Nigga can't sleep at night. Nigga, you got a nigga sitting in the penitentiary doing 4 lives without the possibility because some of these wahoopies had you say. He know it's wrong. If he don't know nothing, he know that. So, they'll hurt him. Motherfucker gotta keep their eyes and ears open for that. Niggas in the street, y'all see it? Y'all gotta warn him that these people are trying to hurt him. No, don't get at him fucked up. Because again, he ain't that bright. Nigga, that's like yelling and screaming at a retarded kid. You can't be mad at him. This would have never happened if it wasn't for his father. So, for the honor and the integrity of the game, and his dad being a real nigga, you got to, when the motherfucker, if nigga see his son, don't say nothing fucked up to him. Just let him know that them people will get him. They'll hurt him. They'll take him somewhere. They'll kill him in the cell, talk about he hung himself. Or he resisted arrest. He was reaching and they thought he had a gun, planted a gun on him. Because right now they mad at him. But they mad at the snitch. That's like being mad at a monkey for climbing a motherfucking tree or mad at the shark for getting wet. You mad for no reason. Y'all set yourself up for this shit. You played yourself into that. You wanted me so bad that you went beyond the call of duty to get a nigga 4 lives without the possibility. And let me tell you about that prosecutor. I got on the Mac Minister Instagram, the prosecutor is on the stand. We catch that bitch at 999 motherfucking lives. He up there lying like a dead body. That bitch is lying. I'm talking about every word that come out of his mouth, and you know he's lying once he start talking. He just lied. He's a lying motherfucker. I ain't never seen something. I mean, you know, we know this goes on, but you have video evidence of it. It's just like the Rodney King thing. You wouldn't believe. We know as black folk. When I say you wouldn't believe, I'm talking to white people. You wouldn't have believed none of this until you saw that. And now when you got video, and then when you see it, you still want to be in denial because they'll tell you that didn't happen. So believe me, not your lying eyes. And I'm telling you, I got video of this prosecutor getting caught in so many lies. This man coerced this man into lying on me. There is clear and convincing evidence for the judge to say, you go free today. But that's too much like right. That, you know, I'm cool with it though. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna change my character, personality, and the way that I see things. But I'm trying to tell you, all you niggas gotta know that this ain't about me. Motherfuckers supposed to stand up then when that courtroom, when that happened in that court, everybody should have been in that courtroom. Looking at them people, holding them accountable. Because you got people that have come to Vegas that don't got no money, don't got no resources, don't got a young mouth as a loved one to get on his platform or to reach out to Gangster Chronicles because a nigga done been on a litany of albums. There are people that just came, visit, black, brown, and they are attacked, and they sitting in a motherfucking county jail. The rap game is up, nigga, is under siege right now. And we have to come together and protect it, my nigga. Protect that. Protect that First Amendment. Get upset about that. Right now, I got the issue in the United States Supreme Court. That's a serious issue. You using a motherfucker's art to attack him. You're not go like the white boy right now that just did the movie Alec Baldwin. You ain't gonna bring up the principal and charge Alec Baldwin and say he's a hitman, he's a killer. Because in the movie The Principal, he was a killer, he was a hitman. Facts. But you're not gonna use those movies to say he's a murderer. But you're gonna use Young Thug lyrics to say he's orchestrating and he's a you know, they got the new gang injunctions. Racketeering. That's the new racketeering charge, gang injunctions. You know, I don't know none of them cats. I just see what I see on TV, and because I'm a real nigga, I'm gonna say something, man. If you got beef with a nigga, this is the time to step up. You squash that because it ain't about just dude doing that. They'll go get the boys that he rapping and battling with, and they just, a lot of them, it's just rhetoric. It's just a motherfucker just retaliating on his wordplay. Motherfucker ain't really finna go do nothing or really done did something, but then people will create a narrative, have a nigga in the courtroom, and guilty will be the result. You know, that's why, see, this type of shit, it sparked ingenuity. So what I did, I changed the game. That's why I wrote an animation. See? And I'm gonna tell the game through the animation. The animation is based on the central characters is the monkey.
You have 1 minute left.
The monkey, the gorilla, and the lion. The monkey is the pimp, the gorilla, the gangster, the lion is the law of the land, and the snake is the prosecutor. Now, the snake go get the gorilla Nicodemus and charge him for the murder of Lieutenant Lion and bring him before 12 monkeys. And they ain't regular monkeys, they 12 white monkeys. So, and they bring him before the 12 white monkeys in the kangaroo court, convict him of murder, and send him to the Zoo Department of Corrections. Nicodemus has been found guilty. Yeah, Nicodemus is in the motherfucking Zoo Department of Correction for 4 lives without the possibility of parole right now as we speak, and he's in the midst of an appeal process. He's in the Animal Supreme Court, and he fight, man. So this shit sparked ingenuity is what you do with it. Yuck, I love you, man, and I love everybody that's listening, and I appreciate motherfuckers listening, and the fact
Thank you
of the
for
matter
using Securus. Goodbye.
Yo, the Mac tapped in. He probably called right back too. You know what I mean?
yeah, try to get him back on.
All right, for sure. Hey, yo, what's his Cash App?
Apple Pay.
What's his Apple Pay?
415.
Hold on. What is it? 415 Apple Pay.
415 525
415 525
2070.
2070. All right, for sure.
Cash App. Here you go, right here.
All right. Yeah, Mac tapping back in. If y'all want to support Mac Minister, hit that Apple Pay. I'm posting it on the screen right now. Boom. And support bruh, man.
He tapping back in, yeah?
Yeah, he tapping back in. He about to call back.
Okay.
But yeah. Let me get you on. Let me get my twin on the screen, man. Hold on. How you feel about this corruption, my nigga?
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I never went through the corruption he went through, but that was powerful. I know how it feels to be locked up.
Yeah,
and
Mac, what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Mac, welcome back.
Hello?
Yeah. Mac, welcome back, bro. We still in here.
All right, take it over, Yuck. Take it over. Go ahead, Mac.
What it is, my phone time was up, and I don't want to, I ain't trying to flex my G's on the motherfucker like that. I already done been abusing this phone, man. So I'm not gonna be a phone bandit. What I will do is call back when I get the opportunity to. Now, it's a chat here. This nigga's from Oakland, right? You probably can, niggas love you, Yuck. Hold on. And you probably can convince this nigga to allow me to finish this thing. Hold on, Yuck. Say something to him, Yuck.
All right.
What's up with bruh?
What's up with blood, man?
Hey, shit, you already know, hanging out.
Man, come on, let the Mac finish this interview, man. We got to get this shit up out there, bro, man. Please, bro, man, on the town, man. He getting this real shit up out there, bro. We got to let the message be heard to the world. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and do your shit, bro. But you feel me?
One mob, nigga. Yada da.
Yeah. You don't even remember me tearing up the club when you was in Reno.
Oh, what's your name, Playboy?
During hot August nights.
Yummy. Okay, hell yeah. Off top. Hell yeah. Off top, my nigga. With a fucking yeah. I bought it. I ain't gonna even go there. But yeah. Off top, my nigga. Nice to tap in with you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on, here you go.
All right, one mob.
Hello?
Mac, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but what it is, hold on. Yeah, my nigga, hey, Yuck, it's a level of this shit that certain niggas' names is like a visa. You hear me?
Right.
Because the nigga's certified.
Right.
Thug lord, nigga. So I get a VIP to this motherfucking apparatus and be able to communicate with you.
Off top, man. We doing a stellar interview, man. The world need to hear this shit, man. We need to get you up out that bitch. Period.
Come on, man, and that's what I'm saying to a motherfucker because this shit is real, nigga. It don't get no realer than this, nigga. There's nothing about this that's watered down or got any additives, preservatives, artificial flavors to it. This shit right here is real Ookanuba, nigga. Raw dog food. This shit is serious. It is so serious. And that's what and I be telling motherfuckers that, you know what I mean? But I done got to a level of comfortability because I'm not on stressing. You know what I mean? I'm at my best right now. It ain't no reason to stress. I'm in the court. See, this is the thing. They playing chess with God. It ain't about me. You playing chess with Allah. Allah got involved in it. It didn't cost me no money. Nigga, when you do an investigation, when you have a murder, you must have an investigation. Nigga, I didn't even have an investigation.
Wow.
And this is nigga, listen, this is the true facts. The last album I got on was The Game, The Doctor's Advocate. I'm on the first song, Looking at You. Universal gave me $60,000, 17 cents, mechanical royalties. I had the lawyers, Tom Brackett and Jonathan Fuhren out of Beverly Hills. Check what these bitches do. Nigga, I have them take the money and give it to the attorney, Tony Scrow. I don't touch the money. The check go from Universal Music Group to Tony Scrow, to the lawyers in Beverly Hills, Tom Brackett and Jonathan Fuhren, from Tom Brackett and Jonathan Fuhren to Tony Scrow. When Tony Scrow get the money, nigga, he don't come to court. He sent his subordinates. The subordinates come to court, and they ask the judge, they say, look, Tony Scrow is flying in from out of the country. He's asking that the co-defendant go first because they separated the case. And they separated the case because they was on some bullshit. See, a white girl get killed, a prostitute get killed. So when the white girl get killed, white folks feel like any nigga could do the time for it. We don't give a fuck. We don't need no evidence in that. Nigga, if you circulating around this jurisdiction and shit around you, motherfucker, this is what's going on. They went crazy over that. See, that's how we gotta feel about our people. Male, female, woman, child, old folk. You gotta, nigga, when it's black, you gotta be involved in it. Because we are under attack because of the pigmentation in hue. If I'm a white boy, I'm not in jail. This is the shit that I'm talking about. But they go there about their people. First and foremost, I ain't never killed nobody. I ain't never shot nobody. I've never been to jail for no shit like that. I got 2 drug charges. I have no pimping and pandering. Y'all, and here's the cold part about it. The nigga get on the stand, and when he testified, he say, my lawyer asked him, well, how did they know about you? What made them come and get you? He said that the dead prostitute who's dead, they dialed the last number in the phone. It was his number that they called.
Wow.
They call this nigga, she dead. Where's the police report? Where's the investigation? That is a dereliction of duty if you didn't investigate the pimp. He pimping and panning on minors. So if he pimping and panning on minors, this nigga has no boundaries. This nigga has no limitations. He'll do anything at any time. Now, by no stretch of imagination, am I pointing my finger saying that this nigga did anything? Hey, a trick could have killed the bitch. I don't know what happened. But I can tell you this, the bitch ain't never gave me a nickel in Mexican money. She wasn't my bitch. Yeah, let us be clear with that. So, with all that said, they pivot from this nigga all the way to me.
Wow.
Nigga, I've been on platinum albums. I done been on about 10 platinum albums. Exercising my verbal gymnastics. And because I got a mouthpiece, they want to call me a motherfucking pimp. Bitch, I'm a Mac. A master at communicating. I'm not a pimp. I'm above that. I instruct the pimp on some game on how to get some game. I'm not a nigga riding around trying to pick up bitches and put them in the car. Nah, nigga, that ain't my game. The fact of the matter is, they pivot off this nigga come to me. He testified to that. That's a Brady. They never disclosed that to me. See, the Brady is anything that the prosecutor got in good faith or bad faith. What that mean? Whether it's against him or it benefits me, you are to hand it over by law. You cannot hold that. I didn't get that. And another thing that was so cold and that's just mind-boggling is the fact that whoever the prostitute scratched or had any encounter with, she had their DNA under their nails. Nigga, they run my DNA. It ain't my DNA. So guess what? They don't give me the DNA results. I go to trial, no DNA results. Because what you think 12 jurors would have thought if you sending me to trial, I get the DNA results and the DNA results is not mine And now you got to explain that. You don't got a case. And another mitigating fact that motherfuckers don't know about, the parking lot. They got me walking in the parking lot with Fat Tone and Cowboy. I wasn't trying to do nothing but help him. See, and it's like, it ain't my fault that Fat Tone made niggas in the Bay feel like he did something to Mac Dre. I know that he didn't. I know the ins and outs of it, but you can't make songs and talk about a real mob figure in that manner and say, you killed the TWINZ man. It's motherfuckers all around the United ghettos of America that feel a certain way about that dude. Don't sit here and make it seem like I done something, because that's not what I do. I exercise my verbal gymnastics on album. I don't do all of the other shit. I don't shoot people. Never shot anyone in my life. I don't know where the fuck this is coming from. And then you get niggas that take a story and they run with it. You know, you get in secret. The game ain't, there's certain things that is clandestine in the street. Certain things that you don't even speak on, you don't even talk about. But you got niggas that want to be a part of something. So when a nigga ain't around or in secret, they'll say, oh yeah, that nigga did this, that, and the third. First of all, nigga, was you there? No, you wasn't, because if you was there, you'll know I wasn't there. So, if you get your facts straight, nigga, don't sit up and make people think that a nigga done something, because when you say that to lawyers, other white folk, other execs, or certain people, they get in their mind, oh, that nigga did that, so he got what he deserved. He's sitting in jail. Now there's no public outcry. So, when there's no public outcry, what's next? This white man feels like he can do anything he wanted to. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. That's what inspired these white folks to do this extra shit to me. Because you got niggas talking, running with rumors. Nigga, I ain't gonna kill nothing, let nothing die. I'll give a motherfucking mosquito mouth-to-mouth resuscitation if you slap that motherfucker down and kill him. Nigga, I am a humanitarian. I love people, man. All walks of life. I'm not a nigga like that. I don't want people to run from me, run to me. I got some games for you. I'm not that nigga. But this is the narrative that they was able to establish and run with and bring before a courtroom and say this type of shit. And then the reason what make it a race thing is because in the closing argument, the white man, Mark DeGiacomo, this dirty biggie bitch, what did he say? He said, you ought to convict me. Not because of the music. He killed a white woman. Fuck that a person is dead, two other people dead. You said a nigga killed a white woman. Who are you talking to? See, this is the shit that I'm talking about. There's a lot of little shenanigans that took place motherfuckers don't even know about. Nigga, if I did something, why are they doing all this extra shit to get me in here? Why you got a nigga that's knowingly, willingly committing perjury? You brought him across state and county lines to tell a lie. You hid this dude for 17 years. And now you get caught. And then the judge said that the prosecutor said that he made a mistake. Nah, bitch, he didn't make a mistake. He got caught. He got caught. It ain't no mistake. And he did it twice. He said it at an evidentiary hearing on August the 28th, 2007, and then he said it at trial July 17th, 2008. A baby know not to burn his hand twice. Nigga, you can't even get to it. Nigga, if you got a baby in the house right now, the first time he burned his hand, and you tell him to touch that again, he gonna look at you and say, hot. And if you say it again, he go, hey, nigga, that's hot. I mean, I'm a baby, but bitch, I know what hot is, and that's hot. So don't sit here and say he made a mistake when he did it twice. So, with all that said, man, motherfuckers got to pay attention to this. And again, it's a dude, Larry Portia. He go to court, man, tomorrow. He go to court tomorrow in Vegas, man. Anybody that got any means to get there or go online and watch it. Because the prosecutor is a dirty motherfucker. And we got to keep our eyes and ears on him and hold him accountable for his malfeasance. Period. So, yeah, listen, I'm going to hit you later. man, I love you with a full heart, man. And I appreciate you and everybody else that's a part of this. Go to the Mac Minister Instagram and look at these videos that I got. I guarantee you to fuck your mind up.
Also, we just posted your Apple Pay, man, because everybody want to donate and contribute to the cause, bro. So, you know what I mean? You should be getting some donations up in there too. I posted it on the screen, man. So if you want to shout it out again before you get out so that it could be vocally heard.
The Apple Pay. I appreciate that, yup. You know, that's a great thing, man. I appreciate that, yup. I swear to God I do. So,
yeah,
that's big, bud.
Bro, and then tell us what we gotta do, man. Everybody that's listening in the chat, everybody that's viewing this, like, what do we gotta do to put pressure on the court system? You know what I mean, to get a speedy appeal so you can get up out of there.
Man, everybody, you know what? If there's two people that I really want to see the videos that I got, and that's Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx. And why do I say Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx? Because Michael B. Jordan was the lawyer that Jamie Foxx played the role of Johnny D in Just Mercy. And it is the same situation. They had a snitch come lie about Jamie Foxx played the character where they railroaded him for the murder of a white woman in Alabama. And he was on death row. And everything that happened, the guy came back and recanted his testimony. Same thing. When he recanted the testimony, he testified to other Brady violations. Other people came and testified, did the same thing in my case, exact. And the judge made the exact same ruling. In the movie Mercy, Just Mercy, the judge said that he didn't believe the testimony of him recanting his testimony. He believed it was pressure involved. That's the same thing this bitch said. So that's the linguistics that they use to shoot us down. I mean, it's the same old shit. So, what we got to do is spread this out to many as people as possible. And anybody that feel, you know, it's like, man, I'm into the stage of my life. I ain't mad at nobody, my nigga. I done went through something that I done did a complete metamorphosis. I'm a whole different nigga when the way that I see things. I'm a real black activist. I promise you that. I'm on some real nigga shit when I get up out of here. And anybody that got a platform, I need to get on that platform and speak on this. You know, the boy Yummy right here, his cousin is Tyrese Nichols, the motherfucker that them four police officers killed in motherfucking Memphis. That's his cousin. That's his cousin. So he done hooked me up with the mama and all that. So, you know, I'm trying to get it big. Man, I'm trying to spread this around because, again, I am illegally being held. There has been clear and convincing evidence to let me go. Anybody that see this, if you go to the Mac Minister Instagram, I can assure you, you're going to see that and you're going to say, whoa, this nigga is here willingly, on his own accord. He testified to that. He said, nobody pressured me, none of that. His father came. Nigga, the brother Latif lay out with Brady is. And I got something that you never seen. I got the white man, the prosecutor, the Waupi. I got that Waupi on the stand testifying to his malfeasance. He got to explain himself. He got to explain the lies that he got caught up in. And if you watch it, you're going to say, oh, look at all the lies he got caught in. But the judge said she believed him when he said he made a mistake. Again, nah, bitch. That's not a mistake. A baby know not to burn his hand twice. And he said it twice to December the 5th day. So, man, I need all of the people, you know, a motherfucker hear me, and I'm a aggressive individual. I don't know how to be soft. You know what I mean? Now, with that said, I cried many a times. You feel me, nigga? I done been in my cell, nigga, and looking at my pictures of my daughter and my family, nigga, and tears ran down my face. I done lost 5 nephews. I never properly got a chance to mourn because I'm in a fight mode. They're attacking me and I'm fighting back. And as long as it's life in me, it's fighting me. I don't know how to curl up and buckle up. Nah, bitch, I'm fighting. I'm doing all that. It's real. You know, it's like, you know, I gotta tell certain niggas around here that when they do certain shit, because they don't know me and my resume, they just think, oh, this nigga's a rapper that's been on these albums. Look, nigga, I ain't got time to get into it with you. I'm fighting the state of Nevada. I ain't got time to be fighting no bitch ass nigga around here. Because if a nigga really respect the game, you gonna fight the fight with me. Because this is a fight of justice. And the delayed justice is an injustice. So the longer they take, it's an injustice that's going on. And everybody need to get involved. A nigga know a motherfucker, you gotta tell him, hey, look at this. Matter of fact, Yuck, I'm gonna have my nephew send you the writ in a couple of videos so you can have it for yourself and you can see where this testimony is real. This ain't me making this shit up.
I'm about to play it. I'm about to play it. They got the shit on YouTube. I'm about to play it. As soon as you get off, I'm about to play the nigga on the stand right after this. Boy, I got you. It's cocked and ready.
So when I'm saying, nigga, it ain't about me no more. They playing chess with Allah. You playing chess with God and you're not gonna win that game. And as time go by, nigga, I get stronger and realer. This shit ain't gonna break me. You didn't make me, you ain't gonna break me.
Hey, they hands too small to box with God, my nigga.
Man, you better know it, nigga. Yeah.
Love you, bro.
You can't punch him. Yup, love you too, yup.
And then look, give them your Instagram handle so they could see all what's going down. They could DM you, tap in with you.
The Mac Minister. Hey, woo-wop, what's the Apple Pay? I don't even know the Apple Pay offhand.
The phone number 415.
Okay, the Apple Pay is the cell number is 415-525-2070. So that's the Apple Pay. So yeah, man, and I need a few dollars anyway because I owe this lawyer a couple of grand, man. You know what I mean? And I do need to get this motherfucker stuff, but Yuck, I'm gonna get into about that on another note. But yeah, the Instagram is the Mac Minister, and the Apple Pay is 415-525-2070.
Off top, love
you.
It
is plenty. Yeah, I love you too, my nigga, in a real way.
Off top, nigga, keep your head up. Tap back in, bro. I know you got to pass that phone, my nigga. Love you, nigga. We're going to do another one, too, a part 2. We're going to try to get you on as many platforms as possible to get this word out, man, and get the message out that it's a lot of corruption going down. And fuck that, bro. And it's against us, our skin color, bro. Like you said, it's a war on hip-hop. It's a war on hip-hop. We making too much money. That's what I've been telling these niggas, bro. So I'm going to let you pass that phone, bro, and I'm about to post this footage of bro on the UAP, admitting that he, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right.
Love you, bro. One more. That was the motherfucking Mac in the building. Mac Minister, free Mac Minister, bro. You know what I mean? Damn, where my camera at, man? You get Goose to grade up in this motherfucker. Not remove. Side to side, Bunny and Clyde. Gooch, that was a powerful interview, bro.
Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Very powerful.
So we got. Go ahead.
It's so powerful. I think we should after we play this thing.
Yeah, we done. We ain't taking nobody.
We can't nothing need to talk about after this. Yeah, and we can get on later on tonight and do a part 2 of the Wonder Twin.
Off top. Let me play the actual dude. You know what I mean? Testifying. I think this is the footage. Let me get it going. I think this is the footage. Hold up. Let me scroll up. Try to get it together. Let's check it out.
He's been telling me this during phone calls from prison, and he's alleging this in court. But prosecutors argue there are too many connections between Mac Minister and 3 people who wound up dead. Andre Dow, also known as Mac Minister, was an up-and-coming West Coast rapper in the early 2000s, but that came to a halt. Dow was convicted in 2008 for a double murder in Las Vegas in 2005. The victims, Kansas City rappers Anthony Watkins, known as Fat Tone, and Jermaine Atkins, known as Cowboy. How did they end up murdered in your girlfriend's car?
I don't have no answer for that.
Just want to make a record. He testified against my client's trial.
As attorney Robert DeMarco argues for Dow's freedom, the 8 News Now investigators have been following closely. One major development, this witness who testified against Dow now says he lied.
It's been under conscience and you deeply regret making the false testimony and statements against Mr. Dow, correct? Correct. Mr. Latif Gray, please.
A former San Francisco prosecutor who knew Dow growing up heard him proclaiming his innocence on a podcast and decided to look into the case. Do you believe he's 100% innocent?
I do. Based on this evidence, I do.
Latif Gray says he uncovered information about witness Antoine Mouton, a convicted pimp with a lengthy criminal history. Records show when he claims he was in Las Vegas and Dow made incriminating statements to him, he was actually in custody in Georgia. Do you believe that the police and the prosecutors had all of this information and hid it? Or what are you saying?
They definitely had it.
Sometime prior to that December 5th.
Clark County Chief Deputy District Attorney Mark DiGiacomo mentioned a date during Dow's murder trial in reference to that supposed conversation between Dow and Mouton in Las Vegas. But again, Mouton was locked up in Georgia. DiGiacomo now on the stand himself admitting to what he calls a mistake.
You said December 5th in the deposition, correct? And I should have said December 05.
Still, he continues to defend the murder conviction.
I have phone records and the 911 calls establishing the timeline.
In 2004, Bay Area rapper Mac Dre was killed in Kansas City. There were rumors, which police said were false, that Fat Tone did it. Dow claims he didn't think so. In 2005, he invited Fat Tone to Las Vegas to meet Snoop Dogg. Dow is seen leaving a casino with Fat Tone and Cowboy. He claims they went their separate ways.
I don't know where they went, but he says he has some business to handle.
The bodies of Fat Tone and Cowboy found near a construction site. A car, which prosecutors argue was connected to the scene, found torched in California 2 days later. Police also pointed to Dow's link to his co-defendant Jason Mathis and a woman who was found murdered in California later that year before Dow was in custody.
You cannot point to any specific evidence that points to Mr. Dow committing the murder of Ms. Larson in California, correct? Well, I think that if I were to try him in this courtroom, I'd convict him every day of the week.
Dow was on America's Most Wanted and then arrested.
If he didn't pull the trigger, he's just as guilty as the person that did pull the trigger.
Lamont Williams, also known as Marlo Boss, is Fat Tone's cousin.
He's most definitely behind it. So, yes, most definitely. I've said it 1,000 times. I've seen it in his face 1,000 times.
After hearing from both sides,
This is totally a travesty of justice.
a judge will decide whether Dow deserves freedom.
My name ain't Mac Sinister, it's Mac Minister.
Prosecutors argue key witness Antoine Mouton may have felt pressured to recount his story, but Mouton and his father, who also testified, claim he just wanted to do the right thing. That decision from the judge could come any day now.
Hey, the whole kit and caboodle. You feel me? Sheesh. God damn, bruh. You see, they got it. Yo, they asked them, did they have any evidence of him killing that woman? And dude said no, but I could try to get evidence and point out 1,000 people. Like, yo, it's straight.
It doesn't work like that.
Straight bullshit. Then he got the line like, I made a mistake on the record. It was another Nate. Like, come on, my nigga. Like,
Yeah,
where we going with this, man? Dude was locked up in Georgia. The nigga, their eyewitness, was locked up in Georgia. But he said he was out there in Vegas and had a conversation with this man and never met this man in life. That's some wild shit, man.
Hey, man. This is for, I know we use this to deactivate, but this is for Mac Main.
Mac Minister.
Mac Minister, baby.
Yeah, let's do this for the Mac, man. Toast to the Mac, man. Shout out to my
and deactivation for the nation.
And deactivation, man. Shout out to the whole chat, man. We appreciate the support, man, on the afternoon type of hype, man. We had to do this shit early. You know what I mean? And we about to get the fuck up out of here. One of Twins deactivate. Yada da. Hit Mac Minister motherfucking Apple Pay, man. You know what I mean? Let's get that lawyer money for that man. You feel me? Anything y'all could do is greatly appreciated. Salute. One of Twins deactivate.
Salute. We love y'all. Peace. One of Twins, y'all.
Yada da. Bye bye now.